Hey everyone, it's Christoph, and today we're continuing forth on our quest to master some basic algebra and as well as physics in the future. But for today, we're asked to solve the polynomial q plus 3 minus q squared plus 6q plus 9. So we're told to simplify this as best we can. So the first thing you might notice, this is not really equal to anything. This is just an equation. We're told to simplify, not solve for q. This is not equal to anything. So we're not solving for q. We're just simply simplifying this to the best of our ability. So let's just start. So I can basically rewrite this. This is q plus 3. So let me just rewrite this. This is q plus 3, and this is the exact same thing right here. This is the exact same thing as distributing -1. So this is the exact same thing as -1 times q squared plus 6q plus 9. So I can just distribute this way. So let's just do that right now. See, -1 times q squared. Well, that's just gonna be minus q squared. Let's see, -1 times 6q, that's just gonna be minus 6q, and then we have -1 times 9, that's just -9. So as you can see, we just simplified this further. We've just distributed -1. So now let's just combine like terms. So this shouldn't be hard, but remember, in algebra, anytime you're simplifying polynomials, you write it from highest degree to the lowest degree. So let me just write this here: highest to lowest. So what does that mean? Well, that's just saying as far as the exponent goes. So anything to the highest degree. So that would just be this q squared. We would just rewrite this as from 2 to 1 to 0. So if, for example, let me just rewrite this. If I had the numbers 4 to the 16th, 2 to the, let's say 2 to the 7th, and let's say 70 to the, let's say 108th. These in particular are very, very large numbers. This is an 8. But if we were to order this from highest to lowest, we will put this first. We would put this is first because this is to the highest degree. So this would be first, and then we'll see the next highest is 4 to the 16th. So this would be second, and then the last one, you go from 108 to 16 to 7. So this would be third. So we do the exact same thing when we're simplifying these polynomials. We write it from the highest degree, which would be this -q squared, all the way down to the lowest degree. So let me just start combining some like terms. So let me get this pink. So we get this pink. So let me just underline this. So this is just -q squared. And so -q squared. So therefore, just like that, we've brought this down, and there are no other squares here. There's no q squares. Therefore, we're done. We've already simplified this part of the equation. There's nothing to the square here. So we've just basically just crossed this out. So let's combine some more terms. Let me get like a different color. I'll just go back to this green. So let's see. Well, we have I have a 3 and a 9, but those are to the least degree. So let's see. We have a q here, and I have another q here. So this is this is the exact same thing as 1 times q. So let's see, if I have 1 q's, and see, this is a positive 1 q, and I see positive 1 q, and I add it to -6 q's. Well, I'm just going to have -5 q's, and I hope you can see what we're doing here. So this is just saying I have 1 q, this positive, and I combine it with this, and see, +1 and a -6. That's going to give me -5. So let me get my pink. So this is just going to be, let's see, this is just going to be -5 q. So we've done that. We've we simplified that portion of the equation. So let's go back and get another color. I'll do this. So let's see, I've eliminated these q's. So let's see, now we have these whole numbers. I have a 3 and a negative 9. I have a 3 and a negative 9. Let's see, this is positive 3, so plus 3 and a negative 9. Well, that's just going to give me positive 6. Well, actually, no, negative 6, because this is negative. This is, let's see, this is positive 3, if negative 9. Negative 9 plus a positive 3, that's going to be negative 6. Let me just go get my pink again. So this is just going to be negative 6. And just like that, we're done. This is the answer. We can simplify no further.